The story of Ensenada begins long before its modern identity took shape. The region was originally inhabited by indigenous groups like the Kumeyaay, Kiliwa, and Pai Pai, who lived off the land and sea for centuries. Their presence is still felt today in cultural festivals and archaeological sites scattered across Baja California. In 1542, European exploration reached these shores when Portuguese navigator Juan Rodrigues Cabrillo landed in what is now Ensenada's harbor, naming it San Mateo. Later, in 1602, Spanish explorer Sebastián Vizcaíno renamed it Ensenada de Todos Santos, meaning Bay of All Saints, a nod to the Catholic feast day. This deep, sheltered bay would become the heart of the city's identity as a port. Ensenada's modern founding is often pegged to 1804, when the Spanish granted land to José Manuel Ruiz, who established a ranch in the area. By the 19th century, Ensenada grew as a small settlement, fueled by trade and its strategic coastal location. The city's population swelled during the California Gold Rush, 1848 to 1855, as prospectors used Ensenada as a supply point. In 1882, Ensenada was officially designated a town, and by 1952, it became part of the newly established state of Baja California. Today, it's the third largest city in the state, with a population of around 550,000 as of recent estimates. Geographically, Ensenada is a stunner. It sits at 31.86 N latitude and 116.60 W longitude, hugged by the Bahia de Todos Santos, which opens to the Pacific Ocean. The city is framed by rugged hills and the Sierra de San Pedro Martir, a mountain range about 60 miles southeast that includes Pico Diablo, Baja's highest peak at 10,157 feet. The region's Mediterranean climate, mild, wet winters and dry, warm summers, makes it ideal for agriculture, particularly grape cultivation, which has earned Ensenada the title of Mexico's wine capital. The nearby Valle de Guadalupe, just 20 miles northeast, produces 90% of Mexico's wine, with over 150 wineries crafting varietals like Tempranillo and Cabernet Sauvignon. Ensenada's economy thrives on a mix of tourism, fishing, and agriculture. The port of Ensenada is one of Mexico's busiest, handling cruise ships, cargo, and fishing vessels. In 2023, over 300 cruise ships docked here, bringing nearly 1 million visitors to explore the city's attractions. Fishing is a cornerstone, with Ensenada being a leading producer of tuna, sardines, and abalone. The city's fish market, Mercado Negro, is a lively spot where locals and tourists alike sample fresh ceviche and fish tacos. Agriculture, especially viticulture, also plays a major role, with Valle de Guadalupe's wine industry contributing significantly to the region's $1 billion tourism economy. Culturally, Ensenada is a melting pot. Its proximity to the U.S. border has fostered a blend of Mexican and American influences, evident in its food, music, and festivals. The city is famous for inventing the fish taco in the 1960s, a dish that's now a global staple. Ensenada's culinary scene also includes high-end restaurants like Manzanilla, where Chef Benito Molina elevates local seafood, and food trucks serving everything from lobster rolls to birria. The city hosts the annual Baja Seafood Expo and the Vendimia Festival, a 2-week celebration in August that draws wine enthusiasts for tastings, concerts, and vineyard tours. Ensenada's cultural calendar is packed. The Fiesta de la Vendimia, held in Valle de Guadalupe, showcases the region's wines alongside live music and gastronomy. The Ensenada Beer Fest, one of Mexico's largest craft beer events, highlights the city's growing microbrewery scene. with brands like Gwendolyn gaining national acclaim. The Riviera del Pacifico Cultural Center, a stunning 1930s casino-turned-museum, offers a glimpse into Ensenada's glamorous past. Complete with murals and Art Deco architecture, the city also hosts the Baja 1000, an iconic off-road race that starts or ends in Ensenada, drawing adrenaline junkies from around the world. Nature lovers flock to Ensenada for its coastal and marine wonders. La Bufadora, a marine geyser 20 miles south, is one of the world's largest blowholes, shooting water up to 100 feet into the air. The nearby Isla Todos Santos is a surfing mecca, hosting international competitions with waves that rival Hawaii's. Grey whale watching is a seasonal highlight, as thousands of whales migrate to Baja's warm lagoons from December to April. Ensenada's coastline also offers opportunities for kayaking, scuba diving, and sport fishing, with marlin and yellowtail drawing anglers year-round. Education and research are also part of Ensenada's identity. The city is home to the Center for Scientific Research and Higher Education, CICESE, a leading institution for oceanography, seismology, and biotechnology. CICESE's work on marine ecosystems and earthquake monitoring has global impact. Given Baja's location along the Pacific Ring of Fire, the Autonomous University of Baja California, UABC, has a major campus in Ensenada, training students in marine sciences, enology, and engineering, further cementing the city's role as a knowledge hub. Ensenada's modern challenges include balancing tourism with environmental conservation. Overfishing and coastal development have strained marine ecosystems, prompting efforts to regulate fishing and protect species like the abalone. Urban growth has also led to infrastructure strain, though recent investments in roads and public services aim to keep pace. Despite these challenges, Ensenada remains a welcoming destination, with a 2024 tourism survey reporting 85% visitor satisfaction, citing its affordability, friendly locals, and diverse attractions. The city's nightlife pulses along Avenida Ruiz and Primera Street, where bars, clubs, and live music venues cater to all tastes. Hosong's Cantina, established in 1892, claims to be the birthplace of the margarita and still draws crowds for its old-school vibe. For a quieter evening, visitors can stroll the Malecon, a waterfront promenade lined with sculptures and seafood stands, offering views of cruise ships and sunsets over the Pacific. Ensenada's future looks bright, with plans for a new marina and ecotourism projects aimed at sustainable growth.